You said I should not fight because the taxes would break my country.
Well, let's talk first of all about being back on, being on the Broadway stage.
Yes.
What has that been like for you?
It is phenomenal. It's very different. It's where I've always wanted to be with this, from the moment we had our table read in London.
Wolf Hall is an enormous production, a play in 2 parts that transports audiences back to the reign of King Henry VIII, a story of power and persuasion in the hands of the king and his loyal assistant.
I had no idea the stage would be so exciting on Broadway. And it's the first place that fits my shoulders in my costume, because my shoulders, they're out here.
Very important.
Not actually joking. I think they are like that. It's about a yard wide.
You carry a lot on those shoulders.
I do. And luckily my head stays on them, as opposed to my wife's.
And he's not kidding. Nathaniel Parker has 11 costume changes.
This one alone is about £20. And these two together are £40. So all the costumes are directly from paintings. So they're beautifully made by the Royal Shakespeare Company. And they won an Olivier for their quality.
Parker also won an Olivier Award for his performance as Henry in the London production.
Let's talk about winning the Olivier.
Well, let's talk about winning the Olivier. No, well, I mentioned the costume got one as well, and I got one, and I was really thrilled about that. I think it's probably the high point of my career.
Before stepping on stage, he does a warm-up routine in his dressing room.
Every night, I will do a warm-up, which will include singing either country rock like Rivers Rutherford, or Frank Sinatra, which is just the opposite. We've got a picture of the crooner up there.
And before agreeing to play Henry in Wolf Hall, which he turned down twice before, Nathaniel Parker played opposite Helen Mirren in the London staging of The Audience.
It's a very different kind of play from the one I'm doing now, and I was playing Gordon Brown, and that who was a Prime Minister who went through the financial crisis and was instrumental in getting the whole country, the whole world out of it.
He's also met the real Queen a couple of times, and Helen Mirren definitely nails it.
Did Helen Mirren do an incredible job?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah?
Yeah, really wonderful.
It felt so believable.
And the changes of year for her, she did fantastically well, but then she's Helen.
And this award-winning actor nails his portrayal of King Henry.
Well, what's a country for but to support its prince in his enterprise?
Acting is something Parker knew he wanted to do ever since he was 9 years old.
I could be a 12th century Scottish king, I could be a doctor,
Henry.
I could be a Henry, I could be a pilot, I could be all the things I wanted to be in real life.
I took the town of Terouenne.
Is there anything you've learned about Henry now that you didn't know?
He is a surprising Henry, and that's the joy for me to play. He's a lot more vulnerable.
It's so wonderful to sit and talk to you.
Thank you very much. It's been an absolute joy.
Thank you.